some of these here. And while we're at it, let's get rid of these also. Alright, so Tenori is moving stuff around. Tomine and Latch are building. One thing we can look at here is the way jobs are set. And while this game doesn't allow a really high degree of micromanagement, it does let you decide who is going to do what. So, for example, the high priority jobs, things like fighting fires and being a patient when you're sick, those are all on the far left because those are the high priority ones, and everyone will do them. But as far as being a doctor, we only want people who have some medical skills. So we're going to go with Tenori and Tomine there. Bed rest, recuperating from things that are not life-threatening. That can be everyone. Warden is if we have prisoners. We want the person that has the highest social. Handle is for handling animals, and I am pretty sure that Latch is going to be the person who does that. Speaking of which, we haven't introduced the other member of our little group here. We have Bonnie, a little Labrador Retriever. So let's set Bonnie up so she's at least getting some kind of training. We want obedience training for her and rescue training. I don't want Bonnie to be going into combat. Labradors, aren't really combat dogs. But, they could at least go out and help people and maybe move stuff around. Alright, so let's go back to looking at here. For cooking, alright, it's nice to have at least 2 people who can cook. But neither one of our people are great cooks, but they are adequate cooks. Latch is an awesome hunter. We really only could use one. It'd be good to have at least 2 people constructing those. So we're going to put Tomine on that. For growing, definitely Tomine. And we'll also stick Tenori on it as well. Going over here, Tenori won't do cleaning because, I don't know, he thinks he's too good for it. Or she thinks she's too good for it, rather. Pardon me. Crafting, I think that Tenori can do some crafting. And art, really, that can be all Tomine. Tailoring, I have a feeling that, Latch or Tenori. Tenori could tailor. We're not going to have to worry about smithing yet, but we only really need one person on that. It's a good idea to have at least 2 people on cutting plants. And let's see, for mining, it couldn't hurt. Well, we'll come back to that. Maybe we'll have a second person doing that. So, while I was busy looking at that, let's see what they've accomplished so far. Got a lot of this done. A lot of the floor is laid. A lot of the wall has gone up, so that's real good. Pleased about that. Tenori is down here cutting some trees. That's good. Still got a lot of our stuff just lying around, and I'm not wild about that. But they've got other tasks to do. We got one of the beds built. That's great. That's awesome. So we'll get that bed built. Once we have all 3, they'll at least be able to... what was that? Once we have all 3, they'll at least be able to have a place to sleep. You know what? While we are thinking about this, one thing about this game is that you really do have to keep an eye on the emotional well-being of your colonists. Because they will go ass over tea kettle crazy on you. I have seen them go to a point where they start burning things down. I have seen them go to where they just start randomly attacking people. But one of the ways you can help to defeat that is by giving them something fun to do. And what is more fun than playing horseshoes? Plus, it's not very resource intensive, and it's really easy to construct. So, we've got that. One of the other things we have to build, and this is just because these guys are, little whiners. We will build a table, and we will put some chairs there because they don't like to eat, standing up. There we go. 4 chairs and a table. Cool. Hey guys, Icy, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I've decided that when other colonists join, I am going to name them after people who are in the chat room. So, other colonists will indeed join at some point, and I will rename them to people who are in the chat room. Hopefully, they won't die real fast. That would be sad for us all. All right, let's see. We should probably start thinking about power. So let's at least get get some solar panels going. Solar panels, jeepers. All right, so that is a battery, and then we will run some more conduit just down here, and then we'll build a light there. And I have no idea if any of that stuff is going to get done before nighttime. We shall see. I don't want to start hunting yet, but I do want to note that there's plenty of game around here. There's turtle, there's lots of deer, so we are going to be okay as far as that is concerned. We are also going to start, there's a wild boar. Get a little wild bacon going. That'd be sweet. Let's also set up some growing areas. Let's wait until the construction's done. But then I want to get growing areas going. I want to have some food that we're growing. We also need to get cotton growing. And then we also need to get weed growing. And I know that is... that's an odd choice for a survival crop, but stick with me here. It really does help kind of keep their moods set. The Elder Scrolls Legends, Chris White. Do you work for the Elder Scrolls Online or Elder Scrolls Legends now? Or did you, what is up with that? That is a very strange thing to type. I'm willing to try Elder Scrolls Legends sometime, and, I will suck bad at it, but... Okay. I think that it's a, isn't it kind of like Hearthstone, sort of? It seems like a Hearthstone type game. All right, let's put some more orders in to get more trees chopped down, cause oops. I want to be building upward is where the next areas we build will be, which will be a refrigerator and a kitchen type area. So Tenori is still out there cutting trees. Should stream, not right now though. Okay, maybe I'll give it a try sometime. That might be a fun one, to stream with somebody else. That might be sort of entertaining. Alright, so I'm going to bump the speed up just a little bit because they're about to go to sleep, and sitting there watching them sleep is not going to be all that entertaining. Alright, good news is they're getting started on the power. I'm very happy to see that. One thing that is kind of fun to see on this is you can take a look and see how their social interactions have been. And right now, it's had a nice chat with Latch, had a nice chat with Tenori. Sometimes those are a lot different. Sometimes it's, made a romantic proposal to Latch and was turned down. You can also take a look at needs. And needs will give you an idea of where they are emotionally. It'll give you what is affecting their moods in a positive fashion and what's doing it negatively. Like, I can see that Tomine had very low expectations, and I think that they all do. But they're all optimistic about this new colony. They've got a big, spacious room, which they like. They're feeling pretty good, comfortable in bed. But rebuffed by Latch. Well, now, hold on here. Let's go back. Attempted to woo Latch into a romance. Latch rejected the advance 11 hours ago. Oh, man. That has got to hurt. The little soap operas that appear in this game, I find them very entertaining. I suppose I should set up a little bed for the doggo there. Can I build an animal bed? No, I need cloth for it. But I can put together a little animal sleeping box, and we'll put it over in this corner. There. And they'll get to that eventually. Sun's coming back up, and they've changed the name of the months. They used to just call it like 7th of spring or 7th of winter or something like that. Now they call spring April-May, which I think is hilarious. All right, they are putting the roof on, even though the floor is not completely built, but I'm glad to see that the roof is coming on nicely. Tenori is getting some trees cut. I like that too. I would really like it if they would move some of these damn rocks, but, you know, what are you going to do? Let's go ahead and start them doing the, what do you call it? Doing the kitchen. So, let's get a door built before anything else. Alright. Build me a door, one of you guys. Oh, Tomine is building the power. Alright. Press on. Do that. That is much more important. It looks like Latch tried to build the light and failed. Nice job. I have no idea where Latch is going off. Oh, going to get more steel. Okay, that's good. And bam! Okay, the light is up. The solar panels are working. Looks like they're getting energy. That battery, you can see the yellow line has started on the battery there. Hopefully that'll begin to grow, and that'll mean we're getting power. All right, now it's time to build our kitchen and our refrigerator. We're going to put a wall down the middle-ish. And we'll put a door there. Now, I want to put another battery. And then let's also run conduit up here and over here. The reason we're doing that is we need a cooler for the refrigerator. All right. I guess we should tell them to put floors down too. Floors too, guys. Alright. What is Latch doing? Latch just sitting there? I don't think that's so good at all. Let's get some more of this stuff, particularly, or namely that, hauled out. And then also maybe some of these trees. right. Let's start